So today on our chat show, we have the great Shikha Singh with us. So Shikha, welcome to the Changemakers Club. How do you feel
Thank you
today?
so much. Thank you very much. And I am really happy to be here with you, Neeta, and love to discuss about more about all the change that has happened in my life in the last 1 year or so, thanks to this program that we have done. And love to be here. I'm excited to talk with you.
The pleasure is all mine, and I'm sure your stories are going to be very, very interesting. And I'm interested to know what exactly brought you here. So, let me start by asking you the very first thing. How was your life earlier, and what were you doing? Like, when I say earlier, I mean to say once you completed your college, and it was like just a beginning for you. So, how was
So
it?
like, all youth feel, we have so many choices. What do I take up as career choice? So before I even graduated, I wanted to get into hotel management, which my parents were not very, keen on letting, a girl in the family, the social whatever stigmas attached to hotel management. So they didn't let me. So went ahead by doing a BSc with home science.
Right.
And I had nutrition as one of my main subjects. So that geared me up, maybe I could do be a nutritionist and stuff like that. So many choices I had in front of me. Then and I kind of like barged in 2-3 directions. I wanted to be a journalist. I had so much energy, I had so much enthusiasm about, I can do this, I can do that. So
Right.
what was missing is, now I've come to know what was missing at that point in time. Had I had the system that time, it would have been, much more better for me, because I had so much energy in me, and I could have utilized that better. So
Right.
then I went on to do a course in journalism, and I wrote a few things, few articles and all. Then I geared myself for doing a course in marketing. So I did a course in marketing. I worked with Volvo Cars. Then I did a language course in Spanish. So I had all these ideas in my brain. I was like a
Amazing.
bee. I was like a bee running all around. So I did a course in Spanish, which kind of helped me the job at Volvo Cars, and with the Spanish thing, I ended up being part of the Italian embassy. So that opened
Oh,
the doors for me.
wow.
So Italian
Amazing.
embassy, yeah, I worked for 9 years at the Italian embassy, and they had a magazine called Eye for Italy. I was, that journalism bit that came in there.
Right.
So I was editing for the magazine. I did some designing for the magazine as well. And before I left the embassy, I was working in the ambassador's office as the PR, person in the embassy. I went on to do a PR consulting job, PR head. I was for an NGO down south in Karnataka. And then I've been consulting. I've taken on PR roles. I've taken Marcom roles. So there's been a lot that I've been doing. I learned Italian language. I went twice to Italy for advanced courses. I came back during the duration of my, let's say 9 years at the embassy. I learned French as well. 3 years of French while at the embassy. So, and then before coming on to all this, I've also completed an exec MBA from France. I was there for 4 years, from 2014 to 16. I was in France, and I did an exec MBA, and then I worked with startups. Actually, the startups I worked with, there's a company called French Tech, who it's like a startup hub. So I was consulting for startups there. So this is, in short, my the buzzing life that I've had.
Is there anything left for you to cover now? Because,
Oh,
and are there
there's
any
no.
spaces in the hat, to add any feathers, any more feathers? Like so many things. Goodness gracious. You are
I still have a lot of
multi-talented.
energy. I still want to do a lot. Seriously, I'm like that person who, learn, give. That's how. That's
Right.
my deal. Yeah.
One multi-talented woman you are, I must say that.
Well,
Truly.
God's grace. I won't take any. That that humility factor remains. That
No,
God
the
graces
reason
you.
why I'm saying is a lot of people at times do multiple things, but they are not able to finish it, or they are not
Yeah.
able to put that knowledge to any use. You have also done the same thing, but you have managed to put it to use and use it very well. So that's a big achievement. Absolutely. So
Thank you.
tell me, so where were you in terms of your life, career, relationships while all this was going on? So how was your life, career, and relationships going on?
Yeah, so I think the career was going okay, but the relationships took a toll because I was buzzing with all these things. I want to do this, I want to do that. So I mean, relationship part took a backseat actually,
Okay.
and I did go through a few relationship like situations earlier, but I never kind of it never ended up into marriage. Let's say, I mean,
Right.
there was never a long term thing. And even last year, I went through a breakup, which kind of shook me a little. So I mean, I was not ready, for that breakup actually, because I thought it would, be something long term.
Right.
And last year was quite not just COVID. So I mean, my personal life was also going through a lot of turmoil. I
Right.
had started a business in mushrooms, growing mushrooms. My dad, we have some land in Saharanpur. So that's where I began the thing. And with the COVID thing, there were state blocks. So we
Right.
kind of ended up wasting a lot of what we had produced actually. So we couldn't
Right.
put it to use. Some things we could do, but I mean, because mushrooms, fresh
Yeah.
mushrooms are very
Right.
short shelf life,
Right.
maximum 2 days, maximum
Right.
2 days. So I mean, that's what kind of so business plus relationships. So it took a lot of toll last year. So it was, I did go through a lot of anxiety and a lot of things with where is my life headed now. I mean, I've done so many things, and but still, I still need that stability which is missing. So I mean,
Right.
what do I need to do now? So that's what my questions were. Yeah.
Wow. So a lot of things, a lot of ups and downs, the life showed you. Wow. Quite a thing. So what were your
And
plans?
frankly,
Tell me.
yeah. No, frankly, I mean, I've put myself in those situations as well. I mean, I've voluntarily put myself in those situations,
Because
because
you,
in the embassy, I could have gone on, nobody was there to, shake my job from there. I could have gone on till age 65. But my question started being, can I do this job till age, 75, 80? Can I be here? I mean, whatever
right.
age, 65, can I be on a desk job? So that's what kind of made me take those decisions to be in an NGO, get out of that embassy situation. So, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, the good part has come, like I took up Italian nationality. That's the good part that came out of it. But then, I mean, that's what gave me more wings to fly. Let's say, I mean, now I have all the Europe open in front of me. So what else can I do? So,
True. Yeah, a
yeah.
lot of people are not able to reach where you reach, or try to get these kind of citizenships. We struggle a lot over there. Yes.
Yeah. So
Great.
God's been kind in a lot of ways. That also I'll say. Yes.
True, true. So, what were your plans initially, like when you passed out and you thought that multiple things that you had to do? So, what was exactly going on into your mind? Or were you just kind of,
After my MBA,
yeah,
after my MBA,
after you went out of college, okay, and you thought of a few
after,
career options, okay.
hmm.
So, did you have something particular, or were you just always like this, buzzing around and trying to do multiple things at a time?
Actually, if you ask me, in my heart, I always wanted to be a chef,
Okay.
because I love cooking and I love feeding people. And, I find the most satisfaction in, it's my therapy, if
Right.
you'll call it. If I'm
Right.
feeling bad, I'll think of a new recipe and I'll start cooking. So that's my therapy. So,
Wow.
I mean, I wanted to be a chef, but, things at home weren't that conducive. They didn't want me to go into that career choice.
Hmm.
So that's when I started thinking of other things. Otherwise, I had I been, gone into being a hotel management person, I mean, I think I would have gone on that line and nothing else. So maybe it was good in a way that, I didn't take it up, because it opened a lot of doors, after that for me.
You never know. You could have had your restaurant in Europe just like Vikas Khanna has it in New York, right? We could have had the next Michelin star amongst us.
Yes, when I was in France, I used to think, I had the same thought that had I been a chef, maybe I would have, started something here. So
True.
maybe I will, and no, you never know. I just might, life, I don't know what the next turn is, but I just might, I don't know.
Yeah, and the kind of energy that you have, I have a feeling that you will do it. I think so. Maybe not now,
Oh,
but
thank
during the
you.
later stages, I
Would
really do
love to
feel.
actually.
Yeah,
Would
see,
love to
because
do that.
your face glows. You're so cheerful. You're so full of energy when you talk about it. So I can resonate with what you're saying.
Yes. So that's one bit that that really is my flame, let's say, in my life cooking.
Exactly. Right,
Yeah.
right. So we've already spoken in bits and pieces about what kind of feedback your family gave you in terms of making career choices. So what kind of an impact did it have on your life or on your mind in terms of like your confidence or your capabilities when all these things were happening?
Actually, I was pretty angry at that point in time when my dad didn't let me, and that anger continued for a long while. I
Okay.
still don't have a very good relationship with him because I blame him for a lot of a lot of
Oh,
what I shouldn't actually. In a way, it opened other doors, but again, I feel that was my passion.
right,
That's what I needed to convert into my career.
right.
And so that kind of put me back in terms of my relationship with my dad as well. And that kind of affected my other areas of life. Now that I went through the whole your past experiences and all, so that was one big impact that it had on me. Yeah, I'll say that.
I think
Otherwise,
back I think back
yeah,
then the parents were pretty much more orthodox, I feel, in terms of
exactly.
opening up to new career choices. And there were just three, four defined careers, and we had to
My
make,
dad, yeah, my dad
yeah,
was an IS officer, so he wanted me to be an IS officer. So that was his
exactly.
big dream for me.
Yeah,
So that's what
so let's clap for all the parents who are actually opening up the minds of the children, allowing them to pursue what makes them
absolutely,
happy. So
absolutely.
that's a great job.
More parents who give the Three Idiots their wings.
Yeah, and that's a good way of putting it, right? So, tell me, Shekhar, what exactly brought you to life coaching there?
Like I said, last year was very, disturbing for me. And actually, while at the embassy, I did two things. One was that the course in French, 3 years,
Hmm,
which was like I used to go to classes and then I
hmm,
used to be doing the program.
hmm.
Another thing that I did was a master's in psychotherapy and counseling.
Right.
So because I have, when I did my graduation, child psychology was another subject that
Hmm,
I actually interested me
hmm,
apart from nutrition. So child psychology was the next subject.
hmm, hmm.
So I took that further. I thought, maybe after this embassy job, I'll get into counseling and psychotherapy, or that could be one line that could, be like a
Hmm.
permanent something that would stay with me. But
Right.
then again, I ended up doing other things in life. So this this took a back seat again. So when I last year started thinking about what are my choices now, what else could I do? So this again popped up, like
Right.
I've done this master's in psychotherapy, so what else could I don't have a system though, that's what my thought line was.
Right.
So if I want to have something online, how do I reach out to people?
Right.
And so those were the kind of thoughts I had last year with me. I was dealing with my emotions, but my thought was also how, with all the COVID and everything, how do I help others also in this, in this times.
So
So
then,
that was my
what was that one thing, like that one thing that was like so deep inside you that you really wanted to go out there and make that change? That what was the impact you think this life coaching thing had on you? So what I mean, let me rephrase it. What was that one thing that you really needed so badly that attracted you to life coaching?
See, when I went through that period of anxiety and a little bit of depression also, because things were not working out the way I wanted them. So I thought, I can't stay with this energy. It's just like really
True.
getting me down, bogging me down.
Right.
And I maybe I have like some part of an enthusiast in me. So I like to remain on high energy.
Right.
I like to be charged up. So
Right.
when I got to that point, the bottom kind of a feeling,
Right.
I thought I can't stay here. So what
Right.
can get me out of this?
Right.
I wasn't being able to, and on my own, steam, I wasn't being able to help myself. That's what made me search out for options or people or who could be of help. So
Yes.
that's why I reached out. Yeah.
Great, nice.
So,
So now that you have completed your journey, okay, you have done your life coaching now, what all are the things or the changes do you feel that you see now that were not there in you earlier, but you notice them now? Like you feel that this, I, I could have done this in a better way. I could have organized my career in a better way. What is the impact you think?
it has been a multifold kind of impact that it has had, the program on me, because firstly, the program itself is so power charged. Let's say it's called
True.
Incredible. So that's the the title itself attracts you to find out more what it's all about.
Right.
And when I did the personality test, I was actually surprised to find, I'm an investigator, by the way, and I was surprised to find that so many things kind of were so near to and I'm an individualist with an individualist wing. So
Right.
there was so much of things which resonated with me on the personality test. And then when we went ahead with the program, finding an inner DNA and inner power coding and negative positive beliefs,
Right.
what you have.
Hmm.
So all these things kind of streamline my thoughts about what experience I've had earlier. And how are they affecting me now, and how they can maybe boost me up in taking my positive charge back, taking accountability back in my life. Like I've done that earlier, I've been that positive person, so I can get back to it, which I was not finding the energy in myself earlier.
Yes.
When I started looking for solutions or people who could help me, I was really on the down end of things. So thanks to this program, it has brought me back to my chirpy self. So that has been one of the good parts of the whole program. Yes.
So it brings back your bubbly buzz back again, right? Which went
yes.
amiss for a few years.
Oh, yes. Then they talk about, your success blueprint. So what else could you do? So that again gave me a like a light bulb kind of moments, okay, this is what I've done right now. And then, it's a lot of self-reflection, which otherwise people won't do,
Right.
And self-reflection is one thing I would really, out of the whole program, one thing that has really popped out for me is self-reflection, which when you're asking yourself the right questions, you will get the right answers. So that's what this whole program is about.
Yeah. Right. So what do you think, why do you feel now that you have done your life coaching, you have seen your previous and your current situation, how it has impacted you? Why do you think is it important for people to understand that they do need coach in certain areas of their life to make that progress or to make that change that will help them be a better person in the long run? What do you have to say to these kind of people? How do you think will it impact their mindset?
So the good things I'll talk about that have come for me through this program, I'm writing a book called Out of the Rut, which talks about my own experience as being in that rut and being able to climb out of that rut, which has been possible due to taking help. People don't take help from others. That's one big thing that okay, I can. Many people can maybe get out of their depressive states or whatever, so good for them if they can. But then for the people who can't, I'm talking to to them and for them, so they should go out and take help. They should go out and let that energy, fill them back, and then, get them, on a higher state. It's possible. It's possible. You don't have to be depressed for 5 6 years, 7 8 years, and then let your
Right.
life do the downturn, and then go have some realization.
Right.
And it's possible without going on medication, and then, thinking that I have some bad disease, or I have, I can't
True.
figure myself out, I have, there's a problem with me. So don't come with a problem mindset, come with a solution mindset. You can find your solutions if you want them. So you have to
Absolutely.
want them. You have to
True.
want to be able to get out of that position of low energy, and then self-doubt,
Self-loathing.
sabotage, let's say.
Yeah.
Self-sabotage, that's the
Yeah.
big word. So
Yes.
self-sabotage is the thing that happens when you are kind of sitting down with that energy, and then letting it seep through the crevices in your brain.
True. True.
So it's like toxic. You
Hmm.
turn toxic. So you might be shouting at people, or you might just be crying, and then demotivated and things like that. So take charge of your life. Look for solutions. You can find them if you want them. So that's what I found. So I'm starting with a program called Emphasis. So that's my program, which I want to help women and youth with this program. So Emphasis is short of metamorphosis, actually. So
Okay.
metamorphosis is the process where the butterfly,
Yes.
the
Yes.
caterpillar before becoming a butterfly,
Into a
that
butterfly.
phase
Yes.
that we have.
Yeah.
So what I want to get across is your pain can become your gain. So you
True.
don't have to sit with it, and then
Hmm.
you let yourself flower, and let
Hmm.
yourself bloom with
Right.
that good energy, and it's
Right.
possible, very much possible. So that's
True.
my take on it.
So people actually need to have a certain clarity about themselves, isn't it?
Absolutely,
They-
absolutely. So this program actually is all about getting clear on the inside.
True. True.
Actually, what you see on the outside is what you are on the inside, right? So that if your own mirror has a lot of dust and a lot of, so you'll not be able to see yourself, right? That's what this whole program has done for me. Actually, that's what I'd say,
Right.
that it has cleaned up my mirror, and I can see
Right.
myself clearly, which I was not being able to see last year when I was going.
Right. Great.
Yeah.
So basically, people out there, you need to go out there and declutter your mind before you do your cupboard or your wardrobe.
Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, yes. The minds need clearing first, and the cupboard and wardrobe will come.
Later.
Come. Absolutely will. Absolutely.
Right. So, tell me something, Shikha. Now that you have done this, you have seen how it impacts you, and what are the changes that you see in yourself that have impacted you positively. What do you feel like? How close are you to living the life of your dreams? Like what is it that you had planned for yourself? And let's say if your dream was like over here, okay, in terms of say a goal of 10 years, okay, and now you have taken this decision, you have taken the help of coaching, made an impact in your life. How close has this dream come to you now?
Yes. So a very good part of this program, the success blueprint, when you get the wings to fly. So that actually what it does is brings those faraway dreams closer, up close, let's say. It is when you break the dream down, anything that you want to achieve. Let's say I want to start a business today, right? So I will get overwhelmed with everything that I need to do. I need the money. I need, a system. I need marketing. I need this. I need that. So there are so many things that you need to do, but it all starts to overwhelm you. And maybe some people start getting cold feet. Okay, it's not for me because I can't, I don't see the way ahead.
Right.
So, the whole process, this process which we went through, it kind of broke everything down for me in such a simple way,
Right.
that it seems very possible. It seems whatever I want to take up, I can plan it ahead, and I can take those steps, and I will achieve it, because it's so clear in my mind. My steps are clear in my mind, So that now it remains up to me not to be lazy, not to procrastinate, and take those steps, right? And that's my task now. But the process is very clear. So it's not overwhelming for me to see what my steps ahead could be, and I'm nearer to my goals. Yes.
Yeah. So what you're trying to say is basically your dreams are not just dream that you've written in a diary. You can feel it, that it's realistic, it's doable, and you have a certain thought process to have that dream as an outcome in your life, isn't it?
Yes.
Great.
So that's what the success blueprint is doing for you. It's kind of giving you down the very processes and steps that you need to take to bring your dreams into reality.
Absolutely, absolutely. I am also seeing a very interesting painting behind you. So, would you want to share and talk something about it? It's extremely beautiful.
Thank you so much. That's part of my, the things I'm passionate about. Crafting is one thing that really keeps my energies high. So I keep bringing those things into my life, and kind of this program again validated that for me. And this was something that I did. Yes, this before I finished the program, I had the brainwave to do this behind me. Okay, that will be my
Right.
kind of backdrop for my business, and
Right.
even to explain to people, see, life is like a tree. If you're sitting on a branch, you should be able to see all the flowers and the butterflies that are around you.
Right.
If not, then we're just wasting our life. So I mean, bring the colors back into your life. So yeah.
True, true. And I think it also signifies that you need to trust your own wings when trusting the branches of the tree, isn't it?
Oh, yes. Self belief is one thing which will get you ahead. So getting that belief in place, getting your, alignment, basically your thoughts, actions, even in Hindi, they say mansa vacha karmana. The way you think is the way you should speak and the way you should do. So, I mean, aligning yourself
Absolutely.
on those lines is really essential.
True, 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 true. Wow, that was such a beautiful talk. I really loved the stories that you have shared. And I'm sure everyone who will be watching this is going to resonate, because a lot of people, at that point of time when you are a teenager, you're confused about your careers, you are thinking, about like the way you specified about your relationships. I think most of us have been through those kind of things. And I'm
Yes.
sure people will understand why coaching is so important for them to have that clarity to make their dreams much more realistic. So, thank you so much, Shikha, for being with me on this chat show and sharing such beautiful stories with all of us.
Thank you, Neeta. Thank you so much. And I really hope that, the people who are stuck in their lives, they get to, take some inspiration and do something about their, finding the next person or the next, I mean, it doesn't have to really be something which kind of, maybe I'll put it in this way, that people are seeking solutions, but then they give it up.
Right.
So that giving up is the most dangerous thing that you can do for yourself.
True,
So
true.
don't give up. Try to find solutions, and you'll find them. If you seek them, you'll find them. Like they say, when the disciple is ready, the guru comes ahead. So when
Yes.
people are ready, they'll find the people who will help them. Yeah.
Yes. And while you say that, let us also give a round of applause to each other for taking this decision and being the change maker of your own life, taking that
Yes.
decision and being a change maker. So let us just give ourselves an
Yeah.
applaud for that,
Thank
that
you so much.
yes,
Thank you.
I'm going to
Thanks to
take,
us, and thanks to this program. That
yes,
it's been good that we met through the program. So I mean, I have a friend for life. So I mean, that's again.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you so much, Shikha, for being on my chat show. I truly appreciate it.
Lots of love. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.